More drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
Like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself, on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while.
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, it gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Jujuy, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
You should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you sensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Guitarist 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Four soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word hubris, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Guitarist 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Guitarist 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there's a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground.
What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and a firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Wow. Got some hostile activity.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors. Got eyes on the target. Let's move. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
We're good, we're good. Body. Clear on my side.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
Marche.
I heard a Sicario over here, ambushed in front of the watchtower.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. Let's get moving. The cartel ain't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Rattle the cage.
Firing! He's down. We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
The Sicarios have found the escaped prisoner in the village of Culta. What a wonderful name for a town. They were protecting him.
See, the village is known to Unidad as a haven for rebels.
Why do these rebels even bother? Kill them all. The whole village. Visit divine wrath upon Culta. And wipe it off the face of the earth.
Claro, al rato.
Buckle up, people.
Bakatari would take the fruit of your labor, take the largest portion for himself, and to divide what is left between you and your neighbor.
Better not roll this thing.
Tengan cuidado. You would not reap what you have sown, nearly anything. The best way, the only mortal and Christian way to bring success and prosperity to the individual citizen and the nation is through a free economy. Contrary to the lies spread by Bakatari and his kind, free markets promote charity, generosity, and kindness. When our basic needs are met, it is undoubtedly easier for us to care for our fellow man. We will give to our neighbor in need the food from our plate when our bellies are full. No escuchen falsas promesas. Do not listen to Bakatari's false.
Hello, get out.
Déjenos en paz.
Anybody see the Forest Park game?
Shh, la, stop talking right now. What the hell, man? I swear to God, if any of you assholes spoils it, it aired 2 weeks ago. I know. Internet is slow as shit out here. I've been downloading it for days, so please, no spoilers.
No problem. You didn't miss anything, though. I mean, they lost by like 30 points.
The hell?
He's messing with you. They won by 12.
Stop, please.
I'm sorry. Really. It was 17.
Oh my god. Wasn't it rained out? Screw you guys.
Looks like some cartel soldiers are getting lit up by the rebels.
Clear on this side.
On a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
We're cool.
Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians.
Hold up, they're gonna see you.
I'm seeing 2 narcos here.
I see a second target.
Shit, he knows he's taking fire. Let's take cover.
Open fire.
Tango down.
Clear over here.
Pero Dios le pagará esto que ha hecho por mí.
Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here.
I'll fly.
Hola. I'm on.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces, pa' Qatar y hazme el de malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor. This is it. I got eyes on a weapons case.
Nice.
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock. Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown on Yuri and Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall, personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. If we want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out. Drone is airborne.
Nomad, I've got Pacatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Qatari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pacatari now?
Qatari needs this convoy. We're gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Veo algo.
gonna see you. Hold up.
No veo nada. Pues parece todo normal.
¿Qué fue?
Get back before they make you.
I thought shit was bad in Iraq. These cartel fuckers are evil.
Clear.
I'll drive.
Short-tempered and crazy strong. But when your homie likes the Volvo too much, you gotta stop and get your amigo some help. If somebody had done that for Ricky, sat him down, talked to him, got to know him a little better, you might have figured out that the motherfucker was an undercover DEA agent. I mean, shit! You look out for your homie, you know if he's gonna roll on you. This next tune is for you, Ricky Sandoval. If they had marked your grave, I would piss on it.
Good to go. Fuck, engage him.
Shit, Unidad decided to show up. Thanks.
We got a fucking man down.
Fucking hell. Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. Let's go.
¿Qué tal?
DJ Perico en la casa, bringing you so much music you will shit yourself. And speaking of things that will make you shit yourself, I have on the line the scariest couple with the cutest Instagram account, Yuri y Polito.
Hola, Perico.
¿Cómo va todo, man? Welcome to the show, Banda. I realize that doctor-patient confidentiality is supposed to be a thing, but hey, we're criminals. What can you tell us about any of your recent patients and how you treated them? Por ejemplo, I know our listeners are very curious about a gringo who was recently your guest.
Oh, he means Ricky.
Senor Ricky, what a guy. We knew him socially, you know.
Damn. Haven't seen anything like this since I was in the sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. The rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell.
Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Bowman, this is Nomad. What have you got on San Mateo?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from that province. Politicians, rebel sympathizers.
Anyone who's making life hard for the cartel.
Anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking hundreds of individuals, gone without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever been found. Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Understood.
Check your targets. We got civilians in the area.
We got civilians all over the place.
Sí, sí. ¿Por qué no se van a hacer su dispute a otro lado, compa?
Marking a hostile. He's close to some locals.
That was fucking close.
A esta gente no le importa nada ya.
Down. They're gonna see you.
We got a tango with multiple civilians around.
Muchas gracias.
Got another tango. We got a third target.
Back it up, back it up. Oh, sounds like you're fucking right. Engaging.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Who wants to fuck with the cartel by hijacking a supply chopper and handing it to the rebels? That's a double win for us.
You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
I got it. I'll fly. keep an eye on your background.
Supply truck's getting away. We don't hit civilians, dumbass. Get your fucking head on straight. That guy just switched out. Shit, they spotted us. In. Let's go. We got more targets for you. Trying to get away. Ready to engage. Grenade! That thing blows.
Shitballs.
Escort vehicle. We got a sniper.
We got what we came for. Let's clear out. The rebels can send in a team to pick up the food later.
Take cover!
Out of the car now. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well,
I'll drive.
Hold up, they're gonna spot you. Opening fire on these fuckers. Oh shit, we've been spotted.
Ah, there's a care package that came in by airdrop, and here's the location. We should check it out. Marking a captain.
They're coming right at us. Any ideas, boss? Clear on this side.
According to this, the cartel's got a supply plane loaded at a local airstrip. Might be weapons and ammo, might be medicine. Whatever it is, if the cartel could use it, the rebels could too.
Sounds like an invitation to me. Want to steal a plane?
Bowman, we just arrived in Agua Verde.
Welcome to Narco Paradise. Agua Verde used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into a place to wine and dine VIPs. Run by this narco junior called Carzita. He brings politicians, judges, and CEOs there for relaxation and cartel-sponsored debauchery.
What's the play?
We need to know who Sueño's making deals with. Carzita must have a guest list somewhere. You get him, you get the names.
Understood. We're on it. We got some intel from Bowman on our boy Carzita.
Javier Coronel Bayardo, which is a mouthful, so let's call him what his rich friends do. Carzita. He's a meppy, a Mexican preppy, or a prepsican if you prefer. His main achievement in life was to win the sperm lottery. Gonzalo Coronel Bayardo, telecom billionaire, is his daddy. Gave Sonny everything. Money, cars, education, BA from Harvard, MBA Wharton Business, DPhil from Oxford to acquire a little sophistication and some good English clothes. Now he gets his own resort to run. This used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into an exclusive resort. It's here that Carlita does what Carlita does best, making connections. Between Santa Blanca and anyone that's anyone. CEOs, politicians, judges, socialites, even celebrities. You know who that is, right? Hint. She just went to rehab for saying something racist. What Carlita offers the cartel is more than just business deals. It's a level of corruption we've never seen before. And it's on you to stop it. We cut the connections, we stop the corruption.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Fucker knows somebody's gunning for him now. We're clear on this side.
Eyes up. We got army units in the area. This province is part of the cartel's influence operation. Their propaganda machine. We should familiarize ourselves with their MO.
The man at the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa Muerta proponent. He's also supposed to be the spiritual advisor to El Sueño.
Other guy in the mix is Ramon Feliz. Used to be a legit journalist till he inexplicably started blogging for the cartel. Man.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardinal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul.
Y'all never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Hey, como anda?
Hang on, I'll drive.
¿A ellos o a mí?
Got a 20 on a rebel radio transmitter that's been powered down. We should get out there and light it up.
Sí, Juan. Mira, ¿has visto las llamas? No, es que con los disparos es...
¡La guerrilla vencerá!
Just spotted one with submachine guns. Marking a tango.
Watch your targets.
All right, breathe easy.
Got eyes on a tango. Got a lot of bags.
That was a civilian, not a Sicario. Tango knows somebody's got a beat on him. Okay, we're still good.
déjenos en paz, carajo. ¿Ahora qué? ¿Van a matar, pues? Hermano.
Oye, Yuri, how long has that guy been hanging there?
Yo no sé, amor. Maybe 12 hours?
Is he still alive? Check if he's breathing.
Ah, él está muerto. He's dead. He must have choked to death under that hood. Look at that boner.
Mierda, I told you the hood was too tight.
That's a big boner. I'm taking his pants off.
Yuri.
Ay, are you jealous of a corpse, bizcocho?
What the hell, Yuri?
Whoa, ooh. That guy Cox stinks like shit. And he could have learned some grooming or something, but damn. It's like a chorizo that got rolled around in dog hair.
Will you help me cut him down already?
Or like somebody peeled a banana, covered it in butterscotch and, whoops, dropped it on the barbershop floor.
Yuri, knock it off.
Oh, it's starting to sag. Now it looks like a toucan that hasn't shaved for a month.
Amor, por favor, get your face out of there.
This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's gotta know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
Yo, 2 cartel gunmen. Over at the dump.
Needs 3.
They're on alert. Get to cover. Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Oiga, por favor, somos inocentes. Soy inocente, por favor.
Fuck, engaging.
Frag out.
Tenemos detectados a soldados yanquis en la zona. Elimínenlos.
fucking hell!
Looks like Unidad is sticking their nose in this asshole.
Frag out.
We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
gonna look around here for some intel?
¿Por qué no se van a hacer su escudo a otro lado, compa? Váyanse en paz, por favor. A esta gente no le importa nada ya.
Buckle up, people.
Acá, hermano. No se vayan, somos gente de campo, déjenos ir. Solo queremos ir con nuestras familias.
Got a 20 on a cartel supply chopper. We should grab it for the rebels.
Sí, mira, ven.
Oye,
hey.
Thank you.
Fucking cartel. Everywhere they go, people suffer. I'll drive.
To the market, Jeeves.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Agua Verde used to be a national park.
Kinda wild that a resort's been built here. Santa Blanca must have a whole host of connections in the government.
Knowing Santa Blanca, I can bet you money where the hotel's putting his waste. Right in the damn lake.
I guess we shouldn't go swimming.
Hay una salida para los sufrimientos de esta tierra, porque solo la Santa Muerte puede llevarlos a una vida mejor. Solo ella. Y lo saben. Amén.
A huevo, carnal. Ahora todos nos
Tengo mucho
respetan.
sueño, falta un chingo aún.
Están cagados de miedo porque tenemos unos huevos.
Find the fuel drum. Watch out.
supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
The Bolivianos. And if you beat...
Let's roll.
Got a target carrying submachine guns.
Clear on this side. Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty. Damn, that sure got his attention. Sniper! We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
Están al este, están fuera de nuestro alcance. Necesitamos un grupo que vaya tras esos bueyes. Quédense donde están. Una patrulla va en camino.
They got reinforcements.
Engage targets.
You're in bad shape. Take cover. Hang tight. I'm heading your way. Looks like they're feeling froggy. We got more sicarios incoming.
Let's go.
Back it up, they're gonna see you.
Got a station for SB's communication network. I say we knock down that door and knock out their control terminal.
¡Ey! ¡Hay unos pinches soldados yankees aquí, Merito! ¡Llévenle a todos esos putos!
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
¡No mames! ¡Prendieron la alarma, cabrón! ¡Ahí viene un helicóptero armado hasta los pinches dientes!
I'm opening fire. Chopper, hit the dirt. Down, get down, chopper. Chopper, down, down. Get to cover, move. Enemy activity, stay sharp. Hey, we got a narco. By the turret. I got a Sicario over here.
Tell me where.
By the
Tango
camp
marked,
entrance.
but he's got a civilian nearby. We got eyes on an air defense system.
We got a mounted weapon. Yo, cartel gunman. Inside the firing post. Tango, Sicario with a submachine gun at the entrance to the camp. Down, you're giving yourself away. Heads up, we got a turret. Hey, we got a narco.
There's a weapons case over here. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Soy de la rebelión. Sáquenme. Hagan lo correcto. ¡Denle plebe! ¡Chiquititos a todos! No le cuesta nada. Quite ese candado y déjenos ser libres.
¡Nos están dando! ¡Maten esos hijos de la chingada!
They know we're here.
¿Qué chingados esperan? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way. Engaging tangos.
Shitballs.
Grenade! Watch out! Grenade! Grenade! Chopper, hit the dirt. Down, get down, chopper. Copter, get down. Chopper, down, down. Chopper, hit the dirt. Down, get down, chopper.
Got a location on an SB antenna. Mark that for deactivation. Got a reference here to a large cartel prison at a village called Rosario. They kept a lot of rebel sympathizers there.
Even the sloppiest prisons keep records.
Yeah, the warden's office might have intel on some of the people who have disappeared. Let's check it out.
Dios, ya no puedo. Ayúdenos. Oiga usted. Venga, saca. Nunca pensé que le diría esto a un hombre. Nunca, pero quiero, hermano. Esto es. De verdad pensé que me harían esa mierda.
Ahora seguimos con ellos. Venga que todo se indica para acá.
Shit, they spotted us.
Frag out, get some. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
We're running down the... Take cover.
With this cartel station shut down, the rebels might be able to come out in force. We're clear. Y'all good?
Ping pong, give me the hand of that dead man. I need his limbs to put in the can. I work with lots of corpses, I make them disappear. With magic dust I'll turn them into stew. La 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 la. Beep bop, beep bop, beep bop.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
You really ought to let me drive. That thing's gonna explode. Enemy activity nearby. I got eyes on a bunch of Sicarios.
I don't see them.
Close to the camp entrance. Looks like they're feeling froggy. Watch your step. These guys know something's up. Their LT's escaping. Assholes running this way. What's the plan? You're in trouble. Get down.